Felix, welcome to Best Ball Nation.
Yo, yo, yo. How we doing today? What was that? Alrighty. So over on Twitter, try to see if I get anybody on, but got the goose egg. Da, 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 da. Trying to get this filled. It's still 6 at 12. Let's see here. Should we go to Discord to Spike Week? Live streams, Discords. Want to draft? Looking for 6. 6. 5, 5, 5. Do we make try to get the big boys in here? Is that what we do? Six. I need 6. Dan Zach. Let's go with. I don't even know if that's his name. Probably should Google that first. Derek, how we doing today? What up, dude? What up, Blake? What an intro. Love it. Yeah, I know. Davis paying me that for me. Intro made my balls jiggle. Love it. Thank you. Channel popping off now. Over 300 subs. I know, it's crazy. I think we barely hit like 100, like right as the season was starting, and then I think we got to like 200 like midway through, which was like kind of weird. And then 300 like happened real fast. It's crazy. Real fast. We're trying to get a 555 filled. We need 6 more. Trying to get anybody to jump on and do one with me, but I couldn't. Yeah, nobody hit me up. So, what do you want from Chipotle? A burrito. Steak burrito. Okay. Well, let me just go to Chipotle. I think I have the app. Yeah, that's Chick-fil-A. Do I have the Chipotle app? Chipotle. I do have the Chipotle app. Here on a Friday morning, we are. Let's hear orders. No. Featured menu. Burrito. Sure. Yes, that one. Yes, I want to go to that one. Search this area. Yes, pick up here. Burrito. I just want to get it on there. Take a steak quesadilla sour cream on side, please. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alrighty. White rice. I guess no beans. We'll take some guac. Take some of that roasted chili corn salsa. Take some cheap queso blanco because Yep. Double wrap the tortilla. I don't need any of that jazz. Mexican cola. No beans. Of course you don't. Probably don't like my hyphen. I just want to be able to show my wife. Steak. Okay, I'll just type it out. Steak. Burrito. Let's go burrito first. Burrito first. Burrito. Steak. What's the next option? White rice. I want to eat $1 million so I can afford Uber Eats. This is wife eats. This is this is wife eats. The burrito is going to cost you $30. That's okay. White rice. Guac. We eat at home most of the time now. Roasted chili corn. Chili corn. Salsa. Sour cream. We definitely need sour cream. Definitely need sour cream. Cheese. I definitely need cheese. Queso Blanco. This is cheese that's white, which is just cheese. Okay. And we got drinks at the house. I don't need Mexican cola. Okay. All right. Do we still have 6 to 12? We're still at 6 to 12. Okay. So that did nothing. Who's Chris Reeves? Should I? Let's see. Georgia Tech. Does he stream at all? Should I show him anything? Get DJ Moore. Quarterback. Second nice guy. I don't see anything about him streaming. My first video appearance. Okay. That was March. Well, if he's interested, just hit me up in the DMs. Let's see here. Where else did I put it? Okay, I should make the post asking the big timers. I need 6. What can reply? I need to tag. Go with Liam. At Liam. Our big baller friend at first. At Pat Crane. Who else gets usually tagged in these? Herzig. Dustin. Herzig. 86. 555. Who else needs it? Tanner Tolbert. Who else? Who else? A true professional would have started the stream when it was 11 or just feeling. Dude, I waited. I mean, I was sat in my chair with 5 of 12 for like 2 hours. I'm like, well, let's just go ahead and just launch and whatnot. CSU Rams, thank you, Paul, thank you. I don't even know if I'm following that guy. I know I've seen him around a lot, but I don't think I am following him. Okay. So Liam, Crane, Herzig, Tanner. I know Paul's already in there. Let's just tag Eric. Just tag Eric and Rob. And Rob. I don't know who else to ask. Rob Coakley. Why is it not popping up? Where do you space it? I don't understand. See him right here, so let's go. Oh, King Coakley. Got Felix. Not Rob Coakley on there. Am I missing anybody, guys? I have Liam, Corain, Herzig, Tanner Tolbert, CSU Ram, Eric Beinford, King Coakley. Those are only people I know that have done them. I should actually maybe I should check to see the actual 555s that I've been in and ask those people if they let's do another entry. Come on. Best ball 555. Oh, that's the waiting room. Jeez. The back out to going into another lobby takes like 15 seconds, and I just don't have the patience for that. Oh, dun, 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 dun. Let's see here. Who's in this one that we can invite? History. Chat money, I don't know. Rhinestone. Grinders Cow, I don't know. Okay, I don't know any of those people. Renegades is already in this one. And obviously Paul. Who got in this one? Who got in this one? Tolbert, Chris F. I don't know who Chris F is. I probably do know Chris F, but I don't know his username on Twitter. Let's check my last 555, see who was in that one. Me, Paul, M Sauce. I don't know M Sauce, but yep. Dan Zach. I was going to add him earlier, but I forgot. Dan Zach. How do you spell it? I don't think I'm friends. I added him the other day, but I don't think I'm friends with him. And at Dan. Stop DA. See if I can find him this way. Okay, that didn't work. Dan Tosh. I followed him. Did he block me or did he Daniel? Is it Daniel or is it Dan Zach on the just gonna type in and see what happens. With the H or a K? Probably a K. It looks like kind of guy with a K. I don't know how to tag him. I don't know his thing. Damn, I thought I added him today. Dan Zach. Oh, okay. Underscore Dan Zach. Okay. Thank you, Paul. Two Gun FF. Hold on, we get Dan Zach first. Okay. And underscore Zach. Maybe I followed the wrong Dan Zach. Oh, I am following him. Okay, I thought I followed him. Okay, I'm not stupid. I am stupid, but like I'm not that stupid. I thought I followed the wrong Dan Zach. Okay, Two Gun FF. I don't know who that is. Do I need to follow that guy before you? No, let's see. Two Gun FF. All right, let's throw that out there. See what we get back. While we're at it, let's go ahead and share this video. Get a shareable link. Go to X. Paste. Oh, that makes me nervous. I don't like sharing it that way. Let's go to YouTube. That was weird. View on YouTube. Continue to YouTube. Pause myself. Hit the like button. Share the site. 5 million first on Draftkings. Najee. All right. Geez, Paul, you're on that game fast. Alrighty. I like my own stuff because I'm that guy. Okay, let's go to top head. I'm sure you guys are tired of looking at my big face. Go to top head and share the screen. And nope, not that one. That one. So waiting on 6. Let's go ahead and refresh and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Refreshed it the other day. It took me out of the lobby. Kept me in the lobby. We're still 6-12. We're still 6-12. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right. All right. Oh, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, maybe I should message Mr. Rubio. I don't think he has a show right now. Love to have that guy on. Let's go ahead and see who's on. Make sure I'm not going to ask somebody that's going to not be able to do it. From here, I know they have upcoming. I don't see Rubio, so we're just going to go ahead and shoot him a DM. I like that guy. Well, maybe I know What's Your Face was on Andrew Rob's 24-hour live stream, so I'm not going to ask her because she's apparently dealing with COVID. So hope she's doing okay. Mrs. Megan Shout. I should. So I wasn't following Peter Jennings. Good to know. I am now following Peter Jennings, and I am now following Two Gun. Let's go ahead. Let's refresh. See what we got. We are sitting at 6-12. That did not do a single goddamn thing. That's all right. We tried. We still got like an hour before my wife and kids get home, so we can talk about what's happening. Anthony Richardson throwing off his back foot like a goddamn wild man over there. He just jumped up and launched the deep ball. That was kind of nice to see that the dude's got like a crazy arm. DTR, dude, did you guys see that Kellen Mond play? I don't know what you guys see on Twitter or whatever, but dude, the Kellen Mond was locked in the backfield, right? He was about to go down for a safety. That was the greatest 6 yards I had ever seen someone get. In my experience, these usually fill around noon. Okay, I got 40 minutes. I got probably 2 hours. I can't go until 3 o'clock, or I don't know when my son's school gets out yet. This is my first day with him in school, but I think it goes until 2 or 3. And then we're going to go get Mexican ice cream. Some Mexican ice cream, because they opened up a shop right down the street for me. So that was pretty cool. That's what I was doing. I get so distracted. I'm such a child. There's somebody else I want to ask if he wants to do it. With me, talk things. Let's see what else can we. Let's get off this page and let's go to the old Twitter. Let's explore Twitter together. So which means I should be. Ooh, that's too big. I wanted you in the left-hand corner. Share screen. This is my Twitter, obviously, and so it looks a little different than yours, but Let's see here. Adam Schefter, 9-time Pro Bowler. Jason Peters, who's a free agent, said today he is still plans to play this season in what would be the 20th season for Peters' NFL career. That's pretty cool. I don't know who this guy is, but we're just going to keep scrolling. Is Bijan hype real? Yeah, let's do it. Hit CS. Ooh, 69. All right. I don't know who this guy is, but he's everywhere, I think. Bug, DFSGGA, nice. Tennis qualifier. Pain of looking Oklahoma. What's she doing down there, Bunny? DTR, that ball's great, young man, stepping through the chaos, blah, 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 putting on Watkins. Oh, yeah. That Watkins guy. Woo. Looking good. Oh, yeah. We still at 6 of 12? We're still at 6 of 12. That's all right. We're still at 6 of 12. We got Paul here. Wake up, babe. Less than 500 hours. Oh, yeah. Anything? Why do I get these dumb ads? I get so many this week. Let's see here. Anything good? Nothing good today. Nothing good so far. What's this? What's this? Landmines. Josh Norris. Yeah. I can see Kyle Pitts being a landmine. I'm gonna take him. We could do that. That's what we could do. We could look at my exposures. We can't do the DK ones, but we can do underdog. Boop. Dude, if I ever had to log into underdog again, fuck, dude, I'm so screwed. Like legit, I don't know. I know that we posted 100 a couple days ago. We're up to 125, I believe. It could be at 126. Some of them are finishing up. Let's see here. I have a couple active. Let's go ahead. We have made every draft a 3-5-7-3. So for this team, Allen Robinson, we're going to do Green Bay, Jordan Love. We had Christian Watson. Do we have? So this one needs a receiver. So we have Russell Wilson. I don't think we have a Charger, so we should throw Josh Palmer on here for that Week 17 correlation. Drafts active. I didn't have high expectations for A-Rich, but after watching his preseason game and highlights, I feel farther along than people are expected. What's your take? I'm not down on him, but I'm not Trey Lance, like I don't think he's that guy. I don't think he's terrible. But I do think I don't think he's, this year's Jalen Hurts either. I mean, I understand why he's going in the 10th or 9th or sometimes 8th. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not excited for him. Though he could have a Jameis type season where he just throws enough interceptions where he's like, oh, I need to put it on my shoulders and run the ball. So like he could have a good season. But getting there, I think it's gonna be ugly his first year. It's gonna be a bit. Okay. Exposures. I was gonna do one more. I had one more 7-hour trip. See, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 filled, and I still have some puppies in there and a weekly winner. But the rest of it, I'm about done. All right, let's get this one down. Oh, another 18th rounder. So we're done with this one after we get our tight end. What are we sitting at? Go to draft. We have Rodgers. Wilson, CJ Stroud. We got our Rodgers one. What's Adam Trout? Is Troutman being drafted? What if he's the guy? Who knows? Ooh. Sheesh. Alrighty. Drafts completed. Exposures. You know what's sad? I think I'm more on Najee this year than I was last year. Yeah, I bet you are, man. I feel like you haven't been able to get here because you've been moving so much. That's all right. It's all right. He's a more athletic Cam Newton, can ball out. I agree he can ball out like on the rushing standpoint, like better than Cam. But on the passing, I think Cam was ahead of him at this point. Just on the basics. Like I think A Rich can throw a better deep ball than Cam, but I think Cam could do the layups easier. He's got the Zach Wilson thing where he could throw like a pretty deep ball, but he can't hit the timing routes just right yet. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna get there. And then trust me, he's gonna be my most drafted quarterback next year. This year, probably not. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and go to this is just overall after the draft season started. Let's go ahead and go to BBM. That's what I'm sure most of you guys care about. Quarterbacks, we are sitting at Jordan Love at 41.6. I'm making a bet, and I'm trying to go for the regular season title. Slightly, but he's also had a better system in college versus AR, in my opinion. I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that. Okay, so we got Love, Herbert, Carr. All these guys have like amazing passing schedules. You can throw Goff in there, but I think I have Goff because I have a lot of ASB. And that I just, if ASB has like a big day, obviously Goff is probably going to have a decent day too. And then Daniel Jones, this Daniel Jones take is more because of where he's going and what his ability is. It's the AR. Instead of taking as much AR, which I have probably not a lot, I have 9 teams of AR. It's like Daniel Jones sometimes goes past AR. And when he does, like I'll take Daniel Jones if I don't have a quarterback. That's my first one. And I can always backstack just as easy with AR. Like they're so easy to backstack with Alec Pierce, Josh Downs, and for him, like literally so much. Running backs. Of course, we're up to 85% Najee Harris. I think we're going to hit 88. I think that's as high as I can get it. But can't get more than 88% this year. Let's see where we're at for the draft. We're sitting at 8 of 12. We're at 8 of 12. Let's see who's in it. Let's see. Contest details. We got Mock Levin, Peter Gibbons, M. Caruto, RM Sure, MH FTW, Hooks. I agree he needs more work on his consistency passing. I was expecting him to flee the pocket most passing plays, but he hung in there without panicking. I agree. I think just more time in the system, he's going to get better. Like he might be a great for the late season push. I just have a bigger stand on like the other guys because I'm trying to win the regular season. I know that everybody out here is trying to win the week 17, and I get that. And I think that's a good strategy. But I'm personally trying to win the regular season prize over here on Underdog. Purdy, Goff, Geno, AR, Burrow, top 5 quarterback sound. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm big on Goff. I like Geno. Purdy, it's hard to get on because I played him so much at DFS when he was in college, and he just like he did good, but he was never like. I mean, I played him every week because I was a big Purdy guy, and but he just never like exploded. And honestly, I would love to have more Burrow. I didn't get enough Chase, and it's like I wasn't high on. I'm big on Higgins, but I'm not like where he's being drafted. It's just too high. And so I didn't get much Higgins, and then that led to like 0 Burrow. It feels like I can go back and check my Burrow exposure. Where am I? There it is. So many tabs open. This quarterback. Burrow. Yeah, I mean Burrow. I'm up there at 12%. So I guess I have more. I did realize that a lot more of my later drafts I was getting number 1 and number 2, which was nice, but wasn't a lot early. I can tell you that much. Gots. So Najee at 85. He will be up to 88. I'm big on Damian Harris being the touchdown guy. This year's, Jamal Williams type, late round touchdown guy. That's my guy. AJ Dillon, I just think he's a good back. If anything does happen he doesn't even need anything to happen to Aaron Jones to have a workload. But if something happened to Aaron Jones, we know he's the guy and can hold the workload and will score like a ton of touchdowns. And I'm making a big bet on that offense in general. Chase Brown, I'm kind of falling. I like him. I like the player prospect. I don't know if the team is also going to like that idea. So that's been kind of coming down just a smidge. I was at like 40% at one point. He's definitely coming down. Chuba Hubbard, I think is going to get – I've been going a lot of hero RB, so I just want, work until, and or maybe one of these guys breaks out. Obviously, I'm hoping that something happens to Aaron Jones like midway through the season, and then I get A.J. Dillon, and Chuba Hubbard gets the natural workload throughout. Same with Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson's going to be a stud. I think being shot, and him having not a great first season lowered his view, I guess. I don't know. People don't like him because they think he's not good, but it's like he was shot last year and still produced. Like, imagine coming with a full training camp, not being shot and being able to produce. So, that's my running back. Kendrick Miller slowly coming down. I know he's back at work, but like he got like when he got hurt, it was because some fat motherfucker flew through the air and landed on him. I don't know if you guys saw that. The dude was like a 300-pound dude flying through the air, somersaulting onto Kendrick Miller. So yeah, he has a sprained knee or whatever it was. It's like get 300 pounds of some dude jumping on him. Fuck that guy. Rashad White, I'm big on. A little bit more bigger on Draftkings than I am over here because wide receivers are tending to go where he kind of goes. So I've been kind of light. I've always loved Devin Singletary on my million-making winning team, so I have a little bit of bias towards this. I still think that it is Dameon Pierce's job. But you never know. They might, take him off for a breather, so that he's more fresh, going down into the later part of the game. Eckler, big fan of. Just for us falling in a lot of drafts, it was like a lot of the 6-7 area, and he was just falling there. Fournette, if he gets a job, I have some security with him. Bigsby, I like. Henry, obviously, we like. Yeah. Wide receivers, we got 50% Christian Watson. We love to see it. Obviously, we're making a big bet on the Packers this year. And obviously, a big bet includes probably one of the receivers, which this year it is Christian Watson, in my opinion, going to be the breakout star. I know our boy, definitely Dennis, Mr. Dennis himself, likes himself some dubs. So either or. I still had. I think I looked yesterday. I was at the field. I was at 8%. So yeah, I'm still on dubs. It's just I'm making my bet that it's Christian Watson. I only have 1% on Watson up. Hey, that's okay. Hey, look, I could be wrong. I was wrong about Najee last year. I could be wrong. Like I'm perfectly fine admitting that I could be wrong. Yeah, I figured as much. I could easily be wrong. But if I'm right, then to the moon, right? I'm not gonna say if you have 0% of somebody like that, oh, you're stupid. Like, no, you're making a different bet than me. And my bet's a boomer bust kind of potential. And I rather boom than play average with some of the guys that are going there. Like Jerry Jeudy, he could have a breakout season, I guess. But in all reality, like, what kind of season is he most likely going to have? He's probably going to have a decent season. Not a great season, not a bad season, probably a decent season with a couple good games. So I'm not anti that. Watson round 1 upside. Yeah. What running back are you taking, Blake? Kind of curious. Because that's where Najee goes. So that's why I would take Najee in the third and then Watson there, creating a new like combo of players that not a lot of people are going to have. That was like another thought process of it. It's like, okay, so people are going to have this combo by just sheer drops and whatnot. So I'm not saying nobody's going to have it, but like the probability of like a bunch of people having this combo, not a lot. And that's just how I'm attacking it this year. I think I'm usually taking RB. Okay. Who's next on the list? Gabe Davis, obviously he had 1,000-yard season last year. Right? No, 93 yards or 93 targets, 48 receptions, 800 yards, 7 TDs. Like, he improved his season. Obviously, I think we were all expecting 1,000-yard receiving yard year, but he got hurt. So yeah, like he had a couple bad weeks. So I'm thinking if he feels good this season and he's injury free, this is probably going to be in the 65 range, and this will probably be in the 1,100 range, and this should be 10 to 12. And where we're getting him, like that's a great spot for him. If I could get him in 100%, I would, but there's always the Josh Allen guy. And if you saw my exposures, I'm not big on Josh Allen, so I was always fighting with them around that area. Rashad Bateman, he was just wrongly priced. I don't know. I think he's the number one there, and I mean he could easily be outplayed by Flowers, but we'll see. We shall see. We're sitting at 10 of 12. 10 of 12 sitting at. We are sitting at 10 of 12. Thank you, Mega Shout, for liking the post. And then obviously JSN. The dude's a freak and could easily blow up this year. Perfect range to do that because people still stick to ADP there. Yeah. As we know on Underdog, people hate to deviate from ADP. They think it's gospel, and then as soon as somebody gets hurt or doesn't show out, then it just flies off the board as if an ADP never existed. It drives me. It makes me laugh. People love doing that round 2, but I think it's never worth giving up ADP value that high. Yeah. I learned the hard way that drafting Najee every time at the first round, giving up value where I could have had like a different player, definitely hurts. I think what I'm doing is different, still having value. Like, I'm not losing. Like, I went over yesterday. Like, who am I losing out to? Keenan Allen? I'm sorry, I've played that game. Like, it's not great. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think you have unique combos anywhere, right? It's just they're not as unique the later you get down the board. I don't know. I think you have high percentage of players, but I think getting players next to each other is harder, but you're not losing as much value in those rounds. Waller ahead of Pitts seems off to me. I agree. That was completely different at the beginning of the offseason too. And if I remember correctly, I think Gibbs or Jacobs falls a decent bit. Yeah, dude. Jacobs is going to be the guy that kills me this year. I'm not worried about everybody else. I like Gibbs, and I have a small amount on DraftKings, but I have one share. I have one share of Gibbs over here on Underdog. Two more. I should go back to the Discord. I posted it in there. Two more. Two. La da di da da. CB followed me. I don't know who you are. Connor B. Threads Connor B. Green Bay. I think he likes my Green Bay exposure. Quentin Johnson. I was a little. I knew this going in that he had drops. He wasn't like he had some drop issues, but I know that he's explosive. So I was like high on him, and then I'm like, and I was high on him because I wasn't getting enough Keenan. I don't know. I love Quentin Johnson. I'm nervous about Quentin Johnson. So 800, 25% seems about right for me. Like I'm nervous, but I have a good share. Let's see here. My Cooper Cup's going to go up a little bit because I had like a lot of 4s and 5s stretch spots where he wasn't going. So that'll probably be like 23, 24%. Big Mike, we love here at 21.6%. We have a lot of Herbert, so we're making that bet with him, and we're making the bet on the Chargers in general. We have a bunch of the Chargers. We actually don't have a lot of Palmer and Keenan Allen, but we do have a decent amount of Everett, Eckler, Mike, and Quentin Johnson, and obviously Herbert. But let's see here. Marvin Mims is the bring back. Every time like I have the Charger stack, I'm kind of targeting Mims and Dulcich. Those are my two guys to target there. I know that nobody likes Dulcich. I get it. But I like Dulcich. And even though I drafted Troutman just like 10 minutes ago, but it's like, hey, you got to make your bets. Chris Godwin, if he gets traded, hypothetically, he's a stud wherever he goes probably. And if he doesn't get traded, I still think like him and Mayfield kind of work well together. He works the middle of the field, and Mayfield likes to throw it over the middle of the field. He likes to throw it short to the feet, but I think this is a bad year for Mike Evans, and I think this is a good year for Chris Godwin. Also, again, big fan of Chris Godwin on my Millie Making Winning team. So a little bit of biasness. Biasness. How are we looking? Let's see. We still need two more for the 555. And if anybody wants to hop on the stream with me, feel free to DM me. I'll send you a StreamYard link, and it'll be on me. So if you want to share this 555 team and you want to hop on the stream with me, feel free to hit me up in the DMs, and I'll send you a link. Ooh. Let's see here. I have 50% Higbee. Oh my goodness. I don't have that much. Oh, and then I love Derek Carr and Chris Olave. It's just hard to get Chris Olave. He seems to go in front of me a whole bunch. And I was high on Traylon Burks, and I don't want to. I have a feeling I had him on a couple teams because he was going so late there for a little bit. Though he's still not a bad pick. It's just where I was getting him. What was I doing? Now I'm going to tight ends. So we got Chiggs. Dude, Chiggs is going to be the benefactor of homeboy getting hurt, I think. Also, the dude's going to be a red zone threat. I have a feeling. So we have a lot of Chiggs. We have a lot of Dulcich. Blur, we got two more. We got two more that we're waiting on. We need two more. Blur, we need two more. So you go ahead, drop 5-5. You know, there's no way to look at my. We need one more. One more. We need one more. And I mean, this is your guys' last chance to jump in for a free 555 to jump in with me on the stream. Just say you want it. You want the link? I'll send it to you. We need one more. Let's see who's in it. Let's see who's in the tournament. Let's see contest details. We got Hoosier, Peter Gibbons, T. Castro, Hooks, T. Yuka, 39, MH, Paul, Mr. Inverted. None of these people I know. That looks like 10 to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something seems off about that. So it looks like we need two. We need two more. I know my math ain't right. There, yeah. Need two more. We need two more. I'm on the For You page. That's what I need to hit follow. See who's out here tweeting and bother them. Yes, Michael Thomas worked the Leitman flyer. I don't know any of these people. K. Adams, no. T-Box. He plays underdog. All right, I don't know none of these people. Okay, so back to our exposures until we can get this fired up. Yeah, we've been doing okay. I would say the most people we had tuned into the stream was for the Pat Carrain stream, which we had like 40 people, and I was not ready for all that. stream was popping off. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. That was kind of annoying. That's okay, Paul. That's okay. Let's see here. Let me get Eric's. Get a little Eric in here. Throw him a message. Shoot him a message. See if he wants to jump in. I'll ask it. I'll shoot my shot. I love my boy. Haven't talked to him enough this year. Let's see here. Anything else going on? Eric was in my Millie lobby like 30 minutes ago, so he's probably drafted. Yeah, let's go ahead and shoot my shot with my boy. I hate bothering people. See, that's what I feel. I feel like I'm bothering people, but I've had enough caffeine and like it's like beer to me where I lose it. So third on my list here is Luke Musgrave, and 28% may seem like a lot, but he's the last round pick. Now he's going a lot earlier now, so yeah, it might chop down to 25, but that's okay. And who'd you say? Yeah, you had a lot of Higbee. I have 6% Higbee. He's my first player under 8%, but you know, we need to get to what 300 for 10%? No, for 8%. We need 12. So I need $300 entry fee. So we need 4 more shares. I don't think we're going to get there, but we'll probably set around 6%. I've had a couple more Trey McBrides and whatnot. I've been getting a little bit later. I wasn't high on Kyler at the beginning of the offseason, but I can be kind of like going crazy and drafting him lately. Like, I don't know. This as my third quarterback. Like, I think he provides an upside for late season pushes, especially if I have 2 week 13 bye quarterbacks. Like, if he's going to play on the back half, which is perfect, and maybe starts getting to feet around week 13. Obviously, TJ Hawkinson is a great stack when I get the first pick. And I like to go, or if I don't get the first pick, he's a good stack against Christian Watson in the Week 17 game, so that's why I have a lot of Hawkinson. Pitts, I love Pitts. Obviously, everybody should love Pitts. He's a wide receiver at tight end. Also, love that Chicago game because that defense kind of sucks. So it's good to pick out that game. Laporta is going to be the number 2 option, maybe number 3 option in the offense, especially late in the season. Even with Williams back, Williams is going to be this like our Gabe Davis, which we're drafting Gabe Davis, 2 rounds earlier, which is, I know, a difference, but not that big of a difference. Let's see. Man, I'm running out of things to talk about. This thing is got to be close to filling, right? Got to be close. 10 to 12 still. Damn. Your 6th most owned quarterback is Bailey Zappi. But you haven't maxed it yet, though, right? Because that won't be your 6th most owned quarterback. Oh man, that would be funny though. If you maxed it, Derek, and your 6th and your most owned quarterback was 6th most owned quarterback was Bailey Zappi, that would be hilarious. Especially on underdog. If it's on DraftKings, that makes more sense. Like, you're going to throw 20th rounder on there, and then that could hit the field. Let's see here. So we can look at that. We saw that, right? And now we can look at. Let's see. Actually, let's take a quick look. I don't have a pick'ems out here. How do we look at that? Oh, there's a nice little special one today. Pick'em slips, pick'em tips. I want to look at my live pick'em. I made a bet this year higher than 10-10, 5, higher 850 yards, higher passing yards, obviously. I think that's just for the game. Lower on the Amari Cooper and higher on the rushing, obviously. What is I going to say? We can look at the we're up to 11 out of 12. What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, we can see the difference between what I was thinking before the draft started and after the draft. Pre-draft ball says I only did 52. I was kind of doing one, once a day or on stream. I wasn't doing a lot. I was a little bit down after the last year's season. Actually, I guess I was high on Kyler. Kyler, I was high on Trey Lance. Not sure if I'm going to be able to max it this year. Yeah, man, it's fine. It's fine. I was debating on not even playing on underdog and just maxing everything on DraftKings instead. But it's like, yeah, $3 million. That's a lot of money. And so I'm like, first day, I'm like, I got to throw out a few. Got some good teams. These people who say you can't draft day one, man, they can shove a nut, man. Like some of my best teams are like the ones I did before the schedule came out. They can shove a nut. That's awesome. I can do. So my kids have been watching the Lego movie, and that's everything is awesome. Plays like every 10 minutes in that movie, it feels like. Next year, I'm going to shoot for like 30-minute entries the day DK opens up. Yeah, like legit. The day that the DK opens up, I might shoot, but yeah, like 25 for sure. And like I might be multi-table me because I got Jerick McKinnon. I got Jerick McKinnon in the last round. What? Like, you're not gonna get that kind of value. It was kind of wild. Let's see who's in this now. Contest details. Sure. I don't. These people have the weirdest. Names like Char. KSU. That's awesome. ADPs were silly. Yeah. I have like Cup, Bijan, AS. Yeah. Oh, dude. Jesus, dude. How am I going to beat you in the Millie Maker with a lineup like that? That's an awesome team. Let's see here. I was still high. See, I was a lot higher on Chase in the pre-draft lobby. Obviously, the 20 rounds versus the 18. A little bit higher, obviously, on Rashad and Deuce. Look, 40% Deuce, guys. Like we loved ourselves some Deuces. Gabe, Nico, Slayton, Keyshawn Booty, dude. Like, well, could I have swung and missed harder? Pierce. I mean, it's not bad, right? It's not great. Like, this isn't good. This is Knox exposure. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, got 2 messages. All good. All good. All good, man. All good, man. I hear you, though. I hear you. I was trying to get John Kelly on here. I hear you. He won't be able to get on, but good to see. Technically working from home, but I'd come on the draft and stream with you. I just might jump off for work. Yeah, dude, sure. Let me send you that link. I don't have zero idea what you look like or sound like, Mr. Sheep, but we will send it. That Booty was my draft. Dude, his name is Booty. You gotta. Okay, make sure we weren't doing it. Copy. Paste. Alrighty. There we go. All right, Mr. Sheep will join us here in a little bit. And I'm just trying to give away EV. I'll take the trip. You guys want to win $1 million with me. We need one more. One more. We need one. We need one. Just one. One more. Everything is awesome. There he is. How we doing today, buddy?
Hey, hello.
How you doing?
I'm excellent. How are you, Felix?
Yeah, just living the dream, man. Just living the dream.
You're searching for one more to
just one more
to join.
Just one more. I think we've gone over my exposures enough that we should get this draft started. It's noon.
Yeah, that's what I was. Well, my camera always takes a while to catch up. For some reason, it does that on my own streams too. So,
gotcha. So, what do you do for work? That you're working from home?
I'm electrical engineer.
Electrical engineer. Okay, that sounds like a lot. A lot of intelligence needed. A lot more than I.
That's what they tell me.
Okay. Let's go ahead and share the other sites. Stop screen. No, I don't want to do that, right? No.
So I was kind of, I don't know what my camera's doing or whatever.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, it's good.
So the question I was thinking about as you were going through those is how much are you differing on sites for those big stands? Are you taking the big stands across all sites?
Yeah, that's just kind of how I like to play things, all in kind of thing. I'm an all in kind of guy, which is why I would never play poker professionally. I looked at their schedules and I know that everybody hates Najee, and I get that. No, like I understand. Like he sucks for everybody else. I understand. He won me $1 million, so there's bias there.
Yeah.
But Christian Watson and the Packers have, without a doubt, one of the easiest schedules going into the season. Like in general, and it's like number one for quarterbacks. Also, we don't know the pace of play, what it's going to be like, and I'm taking a gamble on the Packers, but we don't know. Like he had like a pretty good rushing season his sophomore year in I always forget where he went. It was not Utah. It wasn't Utah State. It was something State. But his sophomore year, he rushed like 600 yards and had like 9 TDs. So he has that ability. I think it could pay off, if he shows that part of it as well. And then obviously I love Christian Watson. I love that they go right next to each other. So that means that combination should be less owned, like I had with Chris Godwin and Cooper Kupp that year that I won.
So. Yeah. So I'm here in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Long time Packers fan, and be really interesting to see what happens this year. How much was Rodgers influencing things last year?
Yeah.
And how much are they going to have to change for Love just to get him in gear or get him used to games or whatever they have to do?
Yeah. I just think that the schedule starts off really well for them, that it should like give him a bunch of confidence.
Yeah.
And I think he could easily. I put while I was out in Illinois visiting, I threw $100 bet on him winning the MVP because of like it's a very very far outside chance. But if he shows out at all, I could see him just like winning it because no one's expecting it, kind of thing.
Yeah,
because their schedule is so easy. I went through every game. Like they have, I don't know what site it is, but you can like pick wins and losses like all the way down throughout the whole season. I did it, and I was a little bit biased, obviously going into it, but I had him going like 12 and 5, and I think that's if he does that, then he has a shot at it.
You have the Packers going 12-5.
Yeah, their schedule's pretty easy.
Oh wow!
And we're in.
Oh hey, there we go.
There we go.
So I have done some Draftkings drafts.
Okay. Oh, do you want to see my ranks or the ADP?
Oh, whatever you want.
Okay, it doesn't bother me either way.
No, it doesn't bother me either way.
Because you're not going to see Ezekiel Elliott or anything like that.
I have this year, rather than trying to form some of my own opinions, as I have not been doing great in football the last couple of years.
Okay.
I've been using Pat's rankings and drafting off those.
It's not a bad idea to do. He's a smart guy.
Yeah, and part of my theory there was that if I was going to use rankings, like going with ETR, they'd be the most used rankings.
Yes.
So go with another smart person. Not that I'm saying that either one is more right than the other. Just
no, yeah. It's just it's okay to be a little bit vary a little bit. Oh, what is it? Don't follow everybody exactly. Is what I'm
right.
Say. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're leveraging the field just a little bit differently than what he's doing. And Pat does it obviously like kind of close to what they do, but he has his own opinions, which is nice and informed opinions.
Right. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing is I'm more of a drafter than a like super football diehard.
Yeah. Let's see here. So it looks like Greg R was probably our last guy here who jumped in. We got Paul at the 3 spots. I don't know anybody else though. I mean Peter Gibbons is a popular guy.
Yeah, and Mock Lovin.
Yeah.
The big
big
names here. I don't recognize anybody else either.
Yeah. Mr. Bachlovin, dude, when I first started, I don't know if it was him or if it was somebody else, but I was sending them like 1v1s. Like when I first started DFS, I thought that was like the better way to do it, and that was not the way to start doing it.
How long have you been playing DFS then?
See, it was probably some other sharp, but in my head, it's Bachlovin. I've been playing since 2008, 2009.
Okay.
I think maybe it was 2010. I can't honestly. It's been so long.
Right, I've gotten to that point too.
Yeah.
Like, let me go look at my CSV again.
You know what it was? It was when Amari Cooper, the year of Amari Cooper, in the national title game, because he was on the. I won it was the Iron Bowl, and I won my first contest. It was $1, like the daily $1.
Yeah.
And I won my first $75, and I got hooked. So however long Amari Cooper's been in the league that year, I guess. 1 year prior, I guess.
Not bad considering where you ended up, right?
Yeah, well, I was like, so I told my wife, it's like it took me like 10 years, so it should take me probably a little bit less before I win my next million, right?
That's analytics. That's what that is right there.
Yeah. We'll at least win it once every 10 years. All right, so we had Jefferson, Chase, CMC Cup, probably see Kelsey here. Oh, Hill, then Kelsey, sorry. That's usually how it goes. And again, most people like to stay on ADP.
Yeah.
And we're sitting at 11. So we'll have between A.J. Brown, I always call him Brian Robinson, Bijan Robinson, and ASB probably.
Are you just seeing ASB fall at all with the minor injury yesterday?
I guess we should probably push him. I haven't. He definitely didn't fall in my lobby yesterday, but you think so Paul says I think Mock Levinado drafts these. I bet he does.
Yeah. I honestly don't know how that he has enough time to click all of the contests.
That dude's so rich.
He's got to have either someone clicking to enter all the contests on all the sites, or he's figured out how to bot that.
Yeah. That dude's rich. Like, let's see here. What do you usually go in the first round?
Here, I would probably take. What is the advance? I know it doesn't really matter, but what is the advanced structure on this?
It's still 2. Yeah, it's 2 of 12, 1 of 6, I think. I don't know the second round, third round, to be honest with you.
So I would probably go AJ Brown, but he's gone. So I would usually go St. Brown,
Okay.
But something I do want to get more of is Lamb myself. But this is totally fine. That's someone I've been missing out on.
I don't think you're missing out on CD Lamb. But
okay.
I hear you. I hear the same thing. I know I'm wrong for and you can see my little rank there. It says 58 because I don't want any CD Lamb. But I'm like, if you think that CD Lamb's good play, maybe I make up my what's it called? My share with one big.
Big DFS. Part of it is the other day the Blitz season long stuff came out from Cardi. I'm a big Derek Cardi fanboy, and he's really high on Dak compared to the field. So combine that with Lamb is something I'd like to do more of. I've totally missed out.
Let's see here.
But here coming up, I don't know if this person's.
Is he autoing? He is autoing. Okay.
But I'm totally off Chubb.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'm Devontae or Pollard here. I think.
I think Pollard actually works well with this team, not only for Week 17, but I like Pollard as well. I think the passing game takes a dip down just a smidge on the Cowboys, and I think the running game, and I think that he does get run into the ground. If he makes it to the whole season, that'd be great. If not, it's 2 of 12, 1 of 6, 1 of 5.
Okay, so it was that first round I was wondering about the.
Yeah. So we could build more towards Week 17 and not have to structurally worry about the playoffs either, which is nice. I throw the board back up.
I'll admit I'm still drafting off of a cheat sheet for Week 17.
You're good.
I haven't devoted the brain power to that yet.
I last year I memorized 15 and 16, which even though I had a terrible advance rate, my advance rate in the playoffs was actually phenomenal, going to the finals. So that worked out. But this year I focused a lot on just getting a lot. I'm hoping that, things work out. Obviously you can't say that you're going to advance a whole bunch, but my goal is to advance more this year, a lot more this year with the betting on the Packers, Saints, and Chargers.
Yeah. And I just thinking through your mindset of your player takes, I feel like you're locked into some wild advance rate swings.
Yeah.
you're accepting of.
Right, and I'm okay if I go 0. Like most people are not going to win their money back or not win the whole thing. There's only going to be one winner, like
right.
So I don't know. I want as many bullets as I can get into the playoffs because there's a topic that's not covered enough. It's how like our advance rates in these pods and the people that get into the pods. Like everybody has a good team.
You're right.
But sometimes you get into a pod where nobody has a good team, and that's you want to be in that pod. And if you only have a certain amount of teams advancing, you're not going to. The probability of getting into one of those shitty pods is a lot lower. So you want as many teams as you can get into the playoffs, I think, as you can.
It's interesting. Yeah, I haven't heard anyone really say that.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Because my worst team is the one that ended up winning it all. And it's because it got into really shitty pods with other shitty teams. I'm curious if there was something to how DraftKings did it. If like maybe it wasn't like just random, or if they put all the bad teams together and had them advance together. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we kind of have to trust that it's random. Otherwise, we probably shouldn't be throwing as much money at this as we do.
Right. We had Mark Andrews and R. Jackson. That's good.
There's certainly people out there that want to see the algorithm, but it's like,
yeah,
how many people would see random, like an actual random distribution, see like find patterns in it that they don't even believe it's random after they have it proven to them.
Dude, the random number generator for the picks, though, like this is probably my worst pick I've had in a month. I feel like I've had nothing but 1 through 5s on DraftKings. On Underdog, I've had nothing better than I've hit average, I think, on Underdog and below on the first 5 picks.
Got it.
Okay, so we're coming up here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the players. All right, well.
I think.
All right. Well, okay. So these 2 picks, I will claim as my picks as the overrides.
Oh, and that's nice. Oh no, you got that was
no. That was me.
Yes,
these 2 players are my guys, and then we can discuss every other player.
Fine with me.
I'm okay with any other pick practically. I was even okay with CeeDee Lamb before, but these are my guys, and it's just. I just see it. It sets up. No one's saying Christian Watson's a bad pick. So everybody's saying Najee's a bad pick, which I get. I understand. I get.
Yeah.
I get that. Let's see here. Back to the board. Let's see what this auto drafter did. He ended up getting Ramondre and Debo. I just don't think there's anything in the 3rd round other than the elite quarterbacks that they go that far. I'm not too worried about missing out on. I'm not worried about the Josh Jacobs to Najee, not too big of a difference. I'm not high on Cooper.
Yeah.
Metcalf, I liked JSN in the same game, in that same Week 17 game. Keenan Allen, I love the Chargers, but I played that game with Keenan Allen. He does miss some time. Lamar Jackson's a good player. Allen's a good player. Mahomes is a good player. Taylor, I see them on the same level. Derrick Henry is nice, but you could have said it was Hurts, very easily.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't think I'm losing anything in the 3rd, making the bet on Najee.
I like Ramondre there.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're not worried about Zeke either.
No.
I think that's getting overblown.
No, and if anything, it's somewhat okay that they're not running Ramondre.
Bring someone. Yeah.
Yeah. And the way that Patriots have always operated is they've never really had a one guy. It's always been split. So whether it's Zeke or whoever else, I don't know that it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Maybe Zeke has that goal line role.
I would say he might have that 3rd and short goal role or the goal line. And I don't think that's anything to worry about.
I'm more worried about just that offense in general.
Yeah.
And who's going to lead it.
Yeah. Yeah, over here, my boy Derek said he's got six most owned. His 6th most owned quarterback was Bailey Zappi.
Okay,
I think it's a good pick. I mean, if it's as long as it's your last pick, I don't mind that pick.
Huh.
Only Blur says, "Laugh my ass off." Packers 12-5. No, they will go 5-12.
That's certainly the feeling around the division.
Yeah.
Fans of other teams are finally feeling like they have their year.
Yeah. See, I don't think the Bears are there just yet, especially defensively. I think offense they're going to have some shootouts. I think we're overblowing a little bit. I'm like a huge Lions fan. I'm not huge on their defense still, and like they only have like 3 pieces on the offensive side that they can, they're great guys like Gibbs, Laporta, and ASB. Other than that, they're kind of light.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And
the Vikings are okay. Like I'm not mad at the Vikings. Like they could be good.
I'm not a college guy at all, so I just sort of take rookies where they're ranked.
Yeah.
And trust the field on that. So I don't really have any big opinions on like Gibbs.
He's explosive. He's gonna have good weeks. I wouldn't say like amazing weeks, but good weeks for sure. Thank you, Paul, for replying that.
We're up next here.
We are up next. It looks like we are on the clock. We have George Kittle, JSN, Trevor Lawrence, Gabe Davis. Based on my ranking, ADP says Deontay Johnson, Trevor Lawrence, George Kittle, Chris Godwin, Gabe Davis. What do you usually go here?
I'm usually going Deontay.
Okay.
Because I have liked the Seattle-Pittsburgh game.
So that sets up perfect. We should go
if
JSN
we can get
here.
JSN or
should
Lockett.
Be able to because he was auto drafting. Well, It looks like he's back, so
okay,
he might make a selection. But
I don't hate Lockett personally.
Okay, I don't hate Lockett, but you're right. I shouldn't hate him as much as I do. I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, no, he's boring.
Yeah. What are we going here, buddy? Where are we going? What do you have so far?
But yeah, I like that. I've been liking that combo because also it sets you up
perfect
for Geno if you get him or pick it later.
Can you sell me on Najee? And Hayden and Josh are from Notre Dame are hurting my feelings. I need positive reinforcement. I hate Lockett. He stole my lunch money once. Davis, Najee is going to be the number 1 running back because the improved offensive line, they have the 3rd easiest running back schedule. We know the Steelers like to have a workhorse running back. Plus, it doesn't even matter because week 17, they both shared the ball. And Najee had the more running yards, had more production with what he had week 17 when they were both on the field. And I think they want the bell cow, and I think they want to overuse Najee and then get rid of him and use Jalen Warren next year.
That's an interesting argument.
Yeah.
That last one was the one I agreed with the most.
Man, they're going to use and abuse him. Like, look what they did, Josh Jacobs this year. They used the out of him. They weren't expecting him to hold up. He did, and now they're just getting rid of him, like in a weird way. And I could see that now the Steelers are a better organization than that. They're not going to like treat him like shit if he stays healthy the entire season. But there's no way they're going to pay him like they did Le'Veon, you know what I mean? Or like they did it to Le'Veon. They're going to treat him the same way. And I can see, I can see him on a different team next year. I can see him on like the Bengals next year or the Patriots if Ramondre doesn't step up or something like along those lines.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy before us is getting some his running backs.
Yep. Let's see here. What's Mock 11 there? He's got a decent team actually so far. So auto draft he has sets. Not bad. Not my kind of players, but bad. Do we have a quarterback? We do not. We need to keep an eye on that because they do fly off the board.
I've ended up with a ton of Drake London on my DK drafts just because he goes so much later.
It's a good situation for him. Like they didn't bring anybody to take away wide receivers. I mean, they Mac Hollins, but he's not going to take away any of his like looks.
Right.
And I think he's a number one for sure. And you're getting him in the 5th round. That's nice. What we got here? Watson, Pitts, S. Let's take a look at the quarterbacks before we go on the clock, just to see where we're at. Tua tags, Cousins, Jones. Make sure we're not looking at Prescott's. Yeah, see, I only have Prescott 10 picks behind ADP. Not too crazy. We have late round quarterbacks, like maybe not this go around, but maybe the next turn we take one of our guys.
Yeah, so I'm fine with that.
How do you feel about Javonte in his health situation?
Yeah. I've been listening to everybody say that he is the truth and the light the last couple of years, and now he's just sort of fallen because of the injury. And obviously there's the risk there, but
right. So if we get Javonte, we're really good at running back. What do you like a receiver here?
Oh man. Flowers is gone. He's getting all the hype.
Yeah. He's going way too fast now.
Yeah. I don't know. We got some. I don't know. I think we can get Dak to come back to us and take Cooks here. I don't know. That's a really boring pick, but
that's a solid pick, though. We have explosive, fun players. We could take the floor with Cooks. This might be my first share of Cooks, just a heads up. But I'm
me
down
too,
with
actually. But Dak just went. Sorry.
Oh, did he? Oh, well, fuck that guy. Anyways,
we missed that.
That's okay. It's okay. We have Pollard. We're making a little bet on this Week 17 game that all the work goes through ASB.
Yeah.
And Pollard and Cooks are the bringbacks.
Yeah, and we can always
we might be able to get Goff. We should be able to get Goff or one of the guys the next turn.
Yeah, I just the combo I wasn't sure about there was Deontay and Cooks.
Yeah,
if that's two of the same sort of
same type of players.
Yeah.
It might be, but maybe maybe we need that kind of combo towards the end of the season. I heard my phone go off. Or was that your phone? That was me.
Okay. They ping pong, as they like to say.
Yeah. Maybe they ping pong their average games. Because we have Watson, JSN, and ASB, which ASB is a pretty solid floor guy as well.
Yeah.
But we have Christian Watson, JSN, who are spike week kind of guys. And maybe they fill those spots for those two guys whenever they don't spike.
Yeah. Cooks is another one that's re-entered my thoughts after looking at the blitz.
Yeah.
It's part of the whole Dallas team that Cardi Systems like above the field on. I'd be interested to hear him talk through that. What's going on differently in his projections there than everybody's assuming, maybe.
Yeah. Jalen Tolbert looked good the other day. I don't know how much other people consume like content, but his end zone catch was really nice.
I will admit I don't even absorb all of the in season football content.
I'm like obsessed with football. I don't know why, but
I'm obsessed with baseball, so I totally understand.
Sure. Dude, I play baseball every day because I want the achievements and the tiers. Because it's bullshit that you have to like get like $500. You have to spend $500 if you just wanted to, or $500,000 if you just wanted to get diamond tier again. I ain't spending $500,000. Like it's a ridiculous amount. So I'm like trying to sniggle my way through by getting the tiers credits. So I play baseball every day, and man, I have a terrible record on baseball. But it's only $1 a day, so at the end of it, I will have received my tier credits for $1 a day.
Yeah, I've most of my daily play is now on daily underdog stuff. So
okay,
I'm also just doing my $1 a day right now on Draftkings, unless I get a real lean on a slate.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I played a $333 slate. Let me tell you how that went for you. I got right in the middle of the road because I'm not good at baseball.
Oh, did you play? Did you try to win one of the 50K tickets?
Yeah. I mean, I had to try, right? Like,
Yeah,
it would be great for my brand if I was to somehow luck my way into that.
I did. I played a $75 satellite to get the 333 because I thought I had the same thought. I'd be like, that'd be great if we could get in on that.
Beaker, you're more than welcome to join if you want to send me a DM, and we can split this million 3 ways.
Yeah. I'm I've been trying to set up my show with him in the upcoming weeks. He reached out.
I love the Spike Week guys. That's it was so funny. It was so random that I ran into Eric and then into a lobby, and then I'm like, hey, how you doing? And then I saw that he was like all over baseball, man. It was so crazy.
Yeah, I remember I was, talking to him or whatever, or I was in Spike Week stuff, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I know that guy from high school."
Okay, no problem, man. Oh shoot, we're almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah, all right. We lost Gino there.
Yeah,
there's a run on QBs.
What do we have at QB? We still have Jared. I honestly feel like we need to get Jared Goff first and just solidify the quarterback position. Not have to worry about it. I know that he's not going to take Jared Goff after taking Dak, but what if he did? And I'd be pissed.
Yes, I agree. I don't know what to do with Aaron Rodgers this year.
Yeah, I don't know either. We don't have it. Like, we don't have any of this.
Sure.
Pieces.
We have Watson. Yeah. What? No, sorry. We don't.
We have a Watson, yes.
What I need to say is, I don't know. I'm totally biased there.
Who did you like? Sorry, I didn't hear it.
Oh,
we're taking Goff here, but I kind of want to know your thoughts on the next one that could come up quickly.
What's tight end?
Tight end room. It's David Njoku, Kincaid, Freiermuth, Dulcich, Laporta. Laporta, we could get the next turn. Potentially.
Okay. I say Freiermuth for build out our Pittsburgh.
Okay.
If that's all right.
Yep. And then
I don't think he's any much different than those other guys.
And what are your thoughts on Nico Collins? I'm just curious.
I drafted him a lot on UD when he was a lot later, so I'm having a hard time clicking on him, but definitely don't mind it.
Okay.
I'm totally down with it.
He just went. So no big deal. Yeah. I was like also kind of high on Devin A-Chain, but I think we're kind of good at running back. We can kind of hold off for a while.
I agree.
So there we go. Yeah, a nice solid tight end. I think he'll have solid production all season as well. So, I mean, we made a big bet here on the Steelers. So let's go ahead and start Pickett. If you're in the draft and you take Pickett, I mean, what do you do with your team? Like that's a weird pivot. That's all I'm going to put out there.
So as someone who is tied into football, is Seattle going to get in as many shootouts as last year, do you think?
Yes.
What is their defense like?
Their defense is going to be good, but I feel like they're going to give up the big play. Does that make sense? Like they're going to get a lot of turnovers and they're going to score a lot, but at the same time, I feel like they're kind of young, and the good players, like their young players, go for like the big plays and whatnot. So they're going to be in some shootouts. I think their run defense is still kind of ass. So like that's why I'm also big on Najee. I don't think that run game is any good, or that run defense. And so like their corners are decent, their safeties are decent, their linebackers are and their D lines, it's gonna get better as the season goes along, but I don't think it's gonna be like top tier. So I think taking advantage of like defensive like run games against Seattle is a good way to attack this year.
I'm going to try to turn down my camera quality, but that seems to have made it worse. Sorry, guys.
You're fine. Cash frame.
Now I'm frozen.
Yeah, you're just frozen. That's all right. Unless you want to back out and come back in, I'll add you. That is up to you. Let's see, what if I remove you and then add you? Let's see here. Does that do anything? Oh, now you're just a blank slate. Oh, there he is. We got P Ride, Penny, A Chain. Ready? There we go. You're moving, so you're good. I don't hear
that again.
There we go.
That's I need to win one of these contests so I can grade my tech setup.
Dude, I was working with like an old laptop. I didn't have a desk. I have a light, but it just broke the other day. Like, I don't know, this piece on it broke. I don't know, you can't even see it's black, but so I didn't get a new light, but yeah. My whole setup was like $3K. It was like I was never gonna spend that beforehand. So after I was like, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I have a crappy HP desktop that I bought at Best Buy like during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So
I tried to build my own computer
all right, we're up
during
here.
the pandemic, and
we're on the clock.
Derek Carr went. Yeah. Let's see here. We're at 134. I think we doubled down on this tight end position.
Okay.
Get ASB or Laporte. I mean,
sure.
He's not going to fall back to us.
Yep.
And
I love
it. Looks like we could, we kind of in a weird a weird space in the draft where it's like a lot of tight ends, but
yeah, but I don't really think we need a third one here.
No, we're definitely done at least for right now. Do you want to go Love, or would you rather go receiver? Or is there a running back that you like? Because I do like Tank, but we don't need a running back right now at the same time.
Yeah, I like Hodgins here actually, but I'll take Tank too. I'm fine with either.
All right, we'll take Tank. I think Hodgins. It's not that I don't like Hodgins. It's that I think Hyatt takes over the job late, and I think we have a nice floor with Deontay and our boy, I forgot his name, Brandon Cooks. We don't need another floor guy.
Sure.
And
totally
I don't. It's not that he can't produce a high scoring game, but I think if we're going to get one, we're probably going to get one out of Hyatt later in the season than him.
Yeah.
Or Slayton or one of the other guys. That's just I don't know.
I'm just going on him, just that he's the guy that bubbled up when they had a bunch of options still last year. He's good. Like, I think he's going to be good. I just don't think he's elite at that point. Let's see here, the draft board, Felix. So we got 1, 4, 5, 2.
Yeah.
We probably want a third QB on this team.
Yeah, we're hoping for Laporta. We're hoping to get Love or Pickett on the way back here.
Yep,
that's what we're hoping for. Hooks has a 3.351. Okay, it's interesting.
I can't say that I've seen that too often.
Not too often. I haven't seen that triple quarterbacks go right there.
Yeah, I just feel like people don't usually, if they take 3, they're not grouping them that
way. Yeah,
close. It's like 1 here and then 2 later.
Right. Our boy Paul, Mr. Inverted, CMC, Devontae Smith, Jay Taylor, DJ, Brandon Ayuk, a bunch of good players. I personally don't like J.K. Dobbins, but that's my player take. But which is weird that one of the players on the Ravens, who probably won't make the team, but I like him, but it's Keaton Mitchell. He's not in the player pool. That drives me nuts. And he got a touchdown call back in the preseason last week.
Yeah,
but he rushed like a 30-yard touchdown, and was fast. I don't know. It's if he does show out like in this game, and people start looking for him in the player pool, I don't know how they do that. Do they just not add him into the player pool?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a weird a weird situation if that happens.
Yeah, because I know we ran into in baseball an underdog. It was, we had some problems with some prospects and rookies and stuff this past year, just based on when the contest opened. It was basically everybody that was on the roster at that point. But I don't know how that would work for football.
Yeah. I don't either. Then again, what's it called? Underdog still has Taysom Hill as a tight end, so I don't understand how things work.
Yeah, I think they do that just because it's fun.
Yeah. Is it though? Like, I don't want to lose the Taysom Hill again.
Me neither. I'm going
to get burned by him again. I already know it. Like, it sucks.
Every showdown slate that Taysom Hill is on is just like, I hate it because he's going to be way over-owned for his actual opportunity.
Okay, so
one of those games he's going to score a bunch.
Yeah, I think we might be able to take both quarterbacks here. Actually, I don't want to jinx myself, but I mean, take Love. He's 10 picks past ADP. Followed up with Pickett if he makes it to us.
I like that. Who's your late round Green Bay? Well, I guess
it's Musgrave. Yeah. Well, he was Musgrave.
Okay.
Well, now it's, I guess, Samaje Torre. My boy, definitely Dennis. He's a part of EJ and my groups. I guess people. And he went down to Packers camp and then he got pictures of him. Torre is actually pretty big, like a lot bigger, like next to other wide receivers. So, if he has any rapport with Love, which we don't really know, kind of
right.
He could easily come out. It's like he had a good game with the Packers, but I don't have too much of them, so I'm not like saying I'm drafting him every time. But because it's been Musgrave for so long now, and now he's getting hype, it's hard to keep him down.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we get that,
I think we're just smashing some wide receivers at this point.
Yeah, because we have 4. We have a good set of 4 running backs too. It's not like a bad set. We have 3 studs. 2 week 9. Let's see here. Week 6, week 7. So we technically are good on buys.
Yeah, I think. What are we on? How many wide receivers do we have on 6? I think we need to avoid 6.
Okay.
Maybe not.
What do we need to avoid? Oh, on 6. Let's see here. ASB is on 9, 2, 6, 1, 5, 1, 7. Yeah, I mean we're okay. We need to definitely get 1 not 6.
Yeah. I guess it's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
I was just seeing Freiermuth and Harris too at the same time, and it seemed like more.
Yeah. What is our tight end situation? I don't know when I signed up for this Google Chrome notification, but it's so annoying.
They probably signed you up.
I think it's from Paramount from signing up with getting that app. I don't know. So tight ends are good, 6 and 9 there too. Quarterbacks should be good. Goff as 9, Love 6, Pickett 6. So we're good there.
All right. So rather than talking about who we don't want,
let's talk about who we do want.
Or I mean, who we do want. Who's out of this wide receiver pool here at the top for you?
Let's see. My rankings, I have DPJ. I have all these high flyers all together.
Okay.
MBS is usually here as well. I have all the high flyers in this general area. It's like let's take a shot at somebody, that could blow up. Which I was about to say his name, Alec Pierce. Is someone I do take a lot there. In that general area. But
I think between both sites, Alec Pierce might be my highest owned player.
The dude shows like he can beat everybody deep, and he was like not half bad for Matt Ryan when he was playing.
Yeah.
Get that 20th round Josh Reynolds. Like, I'm not against that. He was on my Millie making winning team.
There goes Reed.
Yeah.
No, you're not as high on him, but
I'm not against him. But yeah, I'd rather have I don't know. I have Watson, and I have usually AJ Dillon. So then I'm like, all right, I have the quarterback, the running back, the wide receiver, and I usually just grab Musgrave. That's just how it ends up being, but not. I know everybody loves Mechie. So I've been moving up slowly.
Okay.
Yeah, buying the hype a little bit.
Yeah, and that's someone that like I don't have any knowledge on him personally, so I'm totally gonna just take him where the field is.
He was a workhorse kind of receiver when he was in Alabama. He was like the I consider him the Randall Cobb. Like he does all this like the short stuff, and then he'll get you deep for like one. Occasionally, not every game, but occasionally. Everybody seems to love Tank Dell as well. I don't
my biggest concern was just how his body's going to react after everything he's gone through.
Yeah.
Like, not to say that he's going to be hurt or anything, but just in general.
Right. We don't know how cancer
there's not a big sample size.
Yeah, there's James Conner, and that's all I know. Devontae Parker's been kind of showing out at practice.
I've fallen for him too many times. I feel
that's perfectly fine. I'm out. I'm okay with being out on that. I'm still like, well, why did we hate Kendrick Bourne? Like he doesn't get enough love.
Yes, sure.
Let's see here. Jalen Hyatt. We don't have any giant stacks.
No, but I think if he gets there, I think we can take a flyer on him.
Yeah, I think this is the kind of team he can go on.
Yep.
What we have a nice floor with Cooks and Deontay.
Yeah. If we didn't have those two guys, I'd maybe start talking about Hunter Renfrow. But
look, you can talk Hunter Renfrow all day with me. I love Hunter Renfrow.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
seems like a great pick here. He's my favorite floor guy of all time.
Okay. All right. I'm totally fine with that.
That works out perfectly. All
right. There's not many people I align with on Hunter Renfrow.
I don't understand the hate. The dude was like clutch in Clemson, and then he comes out, looks good, and then Derek Carr targets him a whole bunch, and then like we bring in Jacoby Myers, and we just assume that he's just dust. Like I don't get it.
Yeah, well, you bring in Jacoby Myers, but remove Darren Waller.
Yeah.
So is there really that big of a change in his target competition this year?
Yeah. It's like. And we know that Jimmy G likes the middle of the field, and that's when he works.
Yeah, our biggest problem is that he's going to throw a bad ball over the middle of the field, and he'll be out the rest of the year.
Yeah, like he might get killed, but that's okay. Like he's our 16th round pick. Like we're okay with that. Actually, I don't know who the Raiders are. Oh, they're playing the Colts, which is another reason I like to throw. Like if he ever makes it to me here, I like to throw Pierce here and then come back with a Renfrow.
Sure.
And it feels nice because it's like you have both sides of the player, which is kind of like what Hyatt is to Renfrow, but it's usually not the Week 17 matchup. Obviously.
Yeah, right.
And I'm down to get this 20th round Reynolds. That actually makes sense for this team.
Sure. Where are you at on how much do you factor the weather and domes and stuff?
I don't at all.
Okay.
Do you?
I do a little bit,
okay.
But that's sort of why just like built into the teams that I like Seattle and Las Vegas, and taking like one New Orleans guy. I'm not like super big on stacking that team, but
dude, New Orleans is good. They have the second easiest passing game schedule, and Derek Carr's a decent quarterback, and I think like. Yeah, I like Olave, but you could grab a piece here or there for the New Orleans and be okay because they're also playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who aren't that great at defense. I think. I mean, I'm a little lower on Shaheed after watching A.T. Perry highlights, and then I watched him play, and he scored a touchdown. I'm like, okay, my rose-colored glasses are on, and I like this A.T. Perry guy in the last round.
Okay.
But we're not taking him here, but definitely a big fan of A.T. Perry. He's a big dude who can get open and has good hands. I don't know what else more you want from your wide receiver. If Michael Thomas goes down, it'll be A.T. Perry that replaces him, not Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much out on Thomas. I don't.
Yeah. I'm iffy.
What's that?
I'm iffy on it. Liam talks so highly about this guy. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, and I'm like, he can't be that bad if Liam likes him. But then I'm like, does Liam actually like like? He doesn't seem to like know football, but know football. Like he's on both sides of it. Like sometimes he looks like he knows football, other times he doesn't.
Yeah, I won't claim to be a no football, but he's the sort of guy that where he's going, I feel like just like
Yeah, it's tough to get him where he's going. Yeah, I get that.
he's just so far removed from playing well.
Alrighty.
I fell for Julio Jones last year, so
I did not. Yeah, I was lucky, I guess. We could get a skinny stack by having Mayer on the team and getting a third tight end.
sure.
But that's up to you. Yeah, like we could have Hunter Renfrow. We could get the short work game for the early part of the season with Renfrow, and then maybe the late season midfield game. Early game.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. And what would you like at the turnaround here?
So now we're looking for.
This is going to be our 18th round pick here.
Okay.
And we have a 3-4-7-3 build.
Can you go to the running backs tab?
Yes. I have it on ADP. If you want me to switch the link, just let me know.
Yeah, we're getting pretty thin here.
And Michael Carter, Leonard Fournette.
I could be convinced at anything here.
I have a lot of Chase Brown, but I've been trying to limit that. But I'm okay with Fournette and get this like probably safer version
Sure.
of safer work, I guess, early in the season. I don't know. Yeah, I'm on the same boat as you. This is pretty weak. But if we get Fournette, he signs anywhere, he's going to jump up 30, 40 picks, which is like the Julio Jones signing.
Yes.
But at the same time, he's going to be brought in to actually produce, and not, just to be a pretty face.
Yeah, and he doesn't have the health record that Julio Jones did going into last year.
Correct, yeah. And he can pass catch. Like, it's a very underrated skill of his that he can do, but like he's actually a really decent pass catching running back.
Kurt there said Kyron. That's one I've been grabbing late.
Rico Dowdle, Kyron, Justice are all meh clicks. Yeah.
I just think the Rams are always a wild card at running back. So
I know Zach Gray. I've been or Zach Evans. I've been grabbing a share too here and there. And so we keep an eye out. So we'll probably go Josh Reynolds with the last pick. I don't think anybody's going to take Reynolds from us.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and cue him in there. What? Did I spell that wrong?
No, you're.
I'm going to running back tab. Okay. I'm like, what?
Got sniped.
What the? There's so many receivers late that I like too. Like I've moved up a little bit. I love Nakua. Love Downs. Like Michael Wilson. I think he just went, but I love Michael Wilson, Palmer, Shaquille. I could probably draft like 6 straight running backs and end with like a wide receiver crew I can still like.
Sure.
I haven't done that, but I probably could. Let's see here.
So I'm going to throw this question. What about Marvin Jones over Josh Reynolds? No? All right. No, you answered it.
I'm not, I have a couple shares. I'm like, he's
a name player that sticks out to me as more. He'll pop in DFS often because of his price. So he's just a name.
I'm not against it. It's just if we're gonna go with the Detroit receiver, I would agree. If we were trying to get like solid work. But if we're trying to get like that spike week, I think we want to go Josh Reynolds. He's like the target. He's the Jameson Williams before he gets back kind of person.
Sure. Okay.
I think that's what we're looking for in that. And I do think that Marvin Jones has like the consistent upper, like he'll give you better points throughout the season. But if we're looking for like an 8-catch, 150-yard random 2 TD week, I think that's going to be Josh Reynolds.
Sure. Yeah. And Marvin Jones is going to be the
60-yard
2 TD.
60 to 80, 100 to 100, 60 to 80, 1 to 2 TDs kind of guy.
Yeah.
At his best days.
Yeah. If he turns back time a little bit. Sure.
Let's see here. Let's go to ADP. Let's see what people are drafting. Kyle, people are drafting Kyle. You should check out.
I mean,
what?
I was going to mention Trey Sermon.
Trey Sermon actually looked good last night. He had won me. I had him at captain last night. He won me $600.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
What about Evan Hall?
Evan Hall?
I know he's someone Eric has been talking about.
Yeah, I see. I've heard that as well. I don't know. Is he okay? Like, I don't know anything about that guy.
I think it's
he's a good greenback for
a bet on
for Vegas.
What's his name not coming back or not being there all season.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it all season. I think there's gonna be something that pops up and he's all of a sudden not playing.
Taylor, I don't know why I was blanking on his name.
Yeah,
Wisconsin guy.
JT. And they used and abused that man over in Wisconsin.
That's all they ever have.
Yeah,
is a running back and an offensive line.
So we'll get Evan Hull and Josh Reynolds to finish it out, and we'll read back my team, and then we'll read back Paul's team, and call it a day. Yeah, I try to give away money to having people join the stream, and it's hard to get people on here. It's so weird.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I kind of understand. You kind of have to do it once or twice before you really feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But
yeah. All right. So we ended with a 3-6-8-3 build. We got ASB, Tony Pollard, Najee Harris, Christian Watson, Deontay Johnson, JSN, Javonte, Brandon Cooks, Jared Goff, Pat Freiermuth, Sammy Laporta, Tate Bigsby, Jordan Love, Kenny Pickett, Jalen Hyatt, Hunter Renfrow, Michael Mayer, Leonard Fournette, Evan Hull, and Josh Reynolds.
So, this is how a lot of my teams turn out, where I don't have any players from good teams.
All right, we don't have any good players from good teams yet. That's what we can say. Yes.
Yeah, I should say the top tier offenses.
Yeah, I had a bunch of that last year, but I didn't have any success. So I'm going to say that's why I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something I've noticed looking back at a team that I draft. I'm like, oh, none of these are high thought of offenses.
Yeah. All right, we're going to read back Paul's team while his team is finishing up. He ended up drafting CMC, Devontae Smith, JT, DJ Moore, Brandon Ayuk, J.K. Dobbins, Deshaun Watson, Elijah Moore. I like that. Sean Bateman, Devin A-Chain, Jalen Warren, Gerald Everett, DJ Shark, Bryce Young, Dawson Knox, Kendrick Miller, Tank Dell, Noah Fant, Cedric Tillman, and Trey Lance for the quintessential Mr. Inverted himself's team.
I like the team outside of the quarterback.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of. I'm okay on Deshaun when he was going a lot later, but the 7th round value is not where I like to take him.
Yeah, but Paul's also won a lot more football money than I have in my life.
He is very good at those at football. He's very, very smart guy. Bryce Young, they have a really good passing. I think they have the fourth or fifth easiest passing schedule this year.
Okay.
And then Trey Lance, obviously that's just his guy. It's not a bad bet for a guy that can run, I guess. For a 20th round pick.
Sure.
Yeah. Man, thank you for coming on, dude.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Let me everybody should go on YouTube and look up the sheep seats.
Sheep seats?
Check me out.
Go ahead. I'm not subscribed, so I need to do this myself.
Yeah, you better get on that.
Let's see here. How do I get those? YouTube.
This Sunday, I haven't announced it yet. Here's an exclusive where I'm gonna have Neil from Stoketastic.
Woo-hoo. I love
and
Neil. Sheep streets.
The sheep seats.
The sheep seats. Okay.
And I think Nez is gonna join us too. So
awesome, man.
So yeah, there we go. Everybody follow me and
subscribe.
I'll warn you, it's going to be mostly going back to baseball playoffs soon, but a couple more weeks of football.
Oh, you had Herzog on? Nice, dude. You got Zach on? Ooh, you big time. I have my biggest issue with with streaming is I don't ask anybody to ever come onto my stream.
Yeah.
I want to ask people. I feel like I'm bothering people. That's awesome. You have all those cool people.
Yeah, I just I got past that and just started asking people a while ago. So
that's awesome. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and coming on. So yeah, we're gonna, you know how we ended here. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. And Brock.